Hello everyone and welcome back to some Let's Play American Truck Simulator. This is episode number 4 and we're filming live on SimGamer TV's Sunday afternoon off. In the last episode we got a message from the bank saying that our loan, the amount of money we can loan has been upped significantly. So I'm actually going to go ahead and go to the bank and take out the maximum loan that I can. I just have to be somewhat careful about how much continuing balance I have. I can borrow $40,000 more dollars. Some of these loans will probably be paid off immediately. But anyway, the reason I'm taking out the maximum loan is because we're going to go ahead and upgrade our garage. One thing I need to do though, before I get too far into this, is start a timer for the episode. So we're going to go ahead and go to our garage manager. Got our main garage in Los Angeles. Upgrade that for $180,000. Upgrading the garage will give you 2 extra slots of garage space. A little cinematic coming up. Queensland Rail fan has joined the channel and said hello. Hello, Queensland. I haven't aired it. In fact, I want to do a different live stream for it, but I have Train Simulator 2016 installed, and I have the actual hardware controls, the hard train controls that I use with it. You know, brakes and steam and all that good stuff. Now I might be able to buy 2 inexpensive trucks. We're going to go to the truck dealers. Here we go. The Kenworth. Can't buy online yet because you have to own at least 3 trucks, I guess, before we can do that. Queensland's in Australia. Are you in Australia right now? He comes from Australia. So it's just morning over there for you, huh? Yes, I do. I could buy 2 more of my Sunny Yellows. Let's see what we got here. Yeah. We got the old Kenny for $119. So no matter how I slice it, I don't have enough money to buy 2 of these guys. I could buy myself a nice fancy truck though. I have a lot more. Wow, I have a lot more options available to me. Ooh, look at that. I don't want any of the... available from level 18. Oh, man. I'm like level 3. Alright. We are going to... throw down some upgrades in this truck. Go ahead and get ourselves a Uten Fuller 10 speed with retarder. Vintage gray, diamond gray, whatever. What we got going on here? I'll worry about accessorizing at another time. But right now, gotta get our paint job. Ooh, wait. Sunset Metallic? Fancy. Total $128,000 for this truck. I'll go ahead and confirm that. Yes, I would like to drive a new truck. And we're going to stick that one in the garage back there. Here's our shiny new metallic yellow Kenworth day cab. Kenworth T680. We'll bling it out more later on. Oh, that would be awesome. Queensland has that. That's a great idea. Australia would be great for the next truck simulator. Yeah, if there was an Australian truck simulator, that would be pretty epic. Look at those beauty shots. So shiny. Alright, now to our company manager. We need to find get a recruitment agency. Hire a driver. We have exactly one driver we can hire. And actually, she's got some pretty decent skills to begin with, so we'll go ahead and grab that one. $1,200 to hire this person. And assign her to that truck. Your driver will arrive shortly after they get settled. They will start working automatically, providing they have a truck to drive. Yes, they do, because I just gave them one. Okay. Now, back to the bank. We're going to pay off some of these loans. I'm going to pay off this one. How much cash do I have? $77,000? I'll go ahead and pay off these little $10,000 dollars. And there we go. Still got $37,000 in the bank. And we'll work towards fixing the rest of that. Taking off, Queensland. Have a good one. Thanks for joining my channel. Now to the job market. We are in the vicinity of Los Angeles. We want to find a nice Los Angeles job. We have a delivery of trucks. It looks like we can make down here to Yuma, Arizona. That sounds like the job for me. So we're in a new Kenworth here. Oh, I forgot though. One thing I do need to do before I take this job, actually. Let's find a place to rest. There should be some rest parking over here. Go ahead and make sure our guy is nice and rested up, ready to rock and roll. And let's go find a new job. Okay, the old jobs have been replaced with this one, which is a load of cars, 20,500 pounds worth of cars to Oakland, California. Get our truck started up here. And on the way, so I need to go find this job. Get off the dealer's lot. Russian truck simulator. A Japan truck, yeah, or Asian truck simulator would be good. I imagine most of their efforts going to be going into working on the maps and, you know, having expansions for American Truck Simulator. For the near future, I would like to see, like, a reboot of their bus simulation franchises, though. I've seen older Let's Plays, and they look pretty fun for what they were. But I would love to see a new bus simulator. driving whatever crazy bus routes there are. Opening the doors, collecting change. Turning prematurely. I did that before and I had to drive around in a square. It's kind of silly. It's taken me 10 minutes. I haven't even gotten the job yet. Well, I'll be ready for another extended episode, I guess. Turn green. All right. Got to munch on some taquito. Definitely leave a like for the control cam. Oh, I forgot, I'm in America. I can make a right-hand turn on red most of the time. Speeding again. And running a red light. I'm surprised I didn't get a ticket for that. There's a big complex right here. The freight market. We're going to be heading straight up I-5. Back this up, lined up here. And we are underway. We're driving over that curb no matter what we do about it. It's a rather long trailer, but it's our first delivery of cars. It's going to be worth some pretty good money. I wonder how long it'll be before that other driver that I've hired becomes profitable. Having gotten all that out of the way. And we can make a right-hand turn on red. Heading off this way to get on the freeway. Speed limit's 30, so let's not speed this time. Bite of taquito. Nom. Yummy. Not here. We're going to go across this freeway and then turn on the other side. That's what we got to do. Probably turn some lights on too, don't you think? So I have my lights bound to the O key or the circle key on my controller here. Heading due north, well, north by northwest on I-5. And I-5 runs the entire west coast from the border of Mexico to the border of Canada. And I've actually driven most of it myself. I almost spilled my water. Oh man, Ender says his mom gets taquitos but never shares them with them or his brother. That's sad. Speed limit 55. I wonder how long it's going to be 55. You know what? I'm on the interstate now. We're just driving to Oakland. The delivery of cars. Trying to find the sweet camera. There it is. Couple of cars, couple of trucks on the trailer, 20,000 pounds worth of cargo, and some nighttime driving, and a lingering cough from a cold that I've been getting over. It's going to be pretty funny in the episodes because all this filming for these episodes is happening in the same day, but in the episodes it'll be like 4 weeks worth of content. And they'll be wondering, did he ever get over that cold? Pretty lonely night on the road tonight. Not a lot of traffic, which is good actually. It means we can cruise right along without having to worry about any of that. Got plenty of fuel. Rested recently, so I don't need to worry about resting. Anders asking if I've ever heard of Sid Meier's Civilization. Yes, I have. I've played many different editions of Sid Meier's Civilization. I haven't played any of the latest ones. My favorite Civilization game or Civilization spin-off was Alpha Centauri, and I understand that there's a new. It's not called Alpha Centauri; it's called something else. Oh, please pull in for vehicle inspection. Here we go. But it's Civilization in a foreign, like on a different planet. Speed limit 15. So we can't bypass this, I don't think. There we go. In real life, the purpose of stopping off at the weigh scales is to make, well, one, to make sure you're in compliance with the permits that you have. Two, to make sure that your cargo hasn't unexpectedly shifted on you and is putting more weight on a single axle than it should be. Like maybe the car was shifted towards the back and is putting a lot of weight on the rear axle of the trailer as opposed to the rear axle of the tractor. You want to have both of those actually balanced. Stellaris, that might be it. Ender, that might be the game that they did this, which is the spiritual successor to Alpha Centauri. Sid Meier's Civilization itself was pretty much just, you know, okay, go conquer the world. But Stellaris actually had, or Alpha Centauri at least, had a story that was going on in the background, and you discovered what was happening, and it influenced how you went on about the game, how you played the game. And your decisions, your strategic decisions in the game then had an impact on how the story unfolded to some extent, which is really interesting. Three hours, so about 9 more minutes of driving. Yeah, this episode's going to run a little long. Oh well, too bad. So sad. Darn, you guys get more content in a single day. There's a cop pulled over on the side of the road, doing speed checks. Good thing I'm not speeding. So the question being asked by Ender is, what's my favorite civilization outside of the spin-offs? I haven't played all of them, so I can't really answer that question with any sort of authority, unfortunately. I know there's lots of different civilizations that are out there that have come out since I started playing. I think the last one I actively played and had a really good time with was Civilization 3? But it's been a long time since I've been into Civilization. Yeah, I have a lot of friends who really, really enjoyed Civ 4. Tons of, well, I have lots of friends, and of those who played Civilization, they really, really enjoyed Civ 4. Another game that wasn't, I don't think it was made by Sid Meier or any of that group. Was a game a long time ago, a very long time ago, called Master of Magic. It was very it was very Civilization-like, but it was set in a medieval magical world, and you had magic spells that you could use that you would use during your battles to help you win the fight. There were lots of different ways to win the game too. That was really cool. There's this particular track I like from Civ 4 called Baba Yetu, or Yetu, Baba Yetu. So you're talking about like the music tracks? One hour, about 3 minutes left on this. Oh, wow. This episode went by faster than I thought it might. 36 miles. We're getting off the highway here at Oakland. We get to discover a new town. Might be an easy merge. I might not need to slow down hardly at all. Skinny lanes. At least they feel skinny. Speed limit is still 55, so we'll go ahead and set cruise control for 55. This little control I have set up here, I bound my keys to an actual dial that I turn. Whoa! When I turn the dial, I can increase the speed or decrease the speed. And then I have my engine retarder set up on the plus minus key right here. This is the ignition. My blinkers I've put here. View controls are right there. And this is miscellaneous stuff, like I have my hazards. Various other lights configured. Gotta wait for this truck to get by. And since I'm pulling up a hill with a big heavy trailer, I will pop off in first. Oh, it's a song sung in Swahili. In the Swahili rendition of the Lord's Prayer. Wow, that's really cool. I like when game manufacturers are really thoughtful about the music that they put in. Because music adds so much. I mean, even when I'm doing live stream, like American Truck Simulator doesn't have music. It does have a radio in there. I could tune into some web streams or whatever. But don't worry about YouTube copyright stuff. However, music in the background makes all the difference in the world. So I've just rated the YouTube free audio library, made a playlist of similar music, and ran it. So we have at least a little bit of music to go along with our American trucking. Need to keep going through the audio library and see if I can't find more of this arena rock. Or arena style rock anyway. The light turned yellow, but it's not red when I got in the intersection, so it shouldn't be an issue. And it looks like this is a street that hardly anyone frequents. So we are almost there, ready to complete this delivery. The official music video for Baba Yetu. Yeah, I'll check it out. Look at all these containers. This is obviously a shipping ground. Alright, proceed to the unloading area to drop off these cars. Somewhere over here. There it is. Oh, that's interesting. They want us to wedge it right in between all those trailers. We have a whole lot of lot to work with, so we'll just swing her around. Random Gamer has returned to the channel. Welcome back, Random Gamer. As you can see, we're playing some American Truck Simulator today on my SimGamer TV's Sunday afternoon off live stream show. Reverse. So I've got to very carefully back this trailer up right in between all these containers. Which seems a little awkward. Make sure this trailer is going more or less straight. Watching that mirror over there. So this particular parking is a lesson in going directly backwards and not getting yourself in trouble. And there we go. Ba-ding! So, $6,224, 431 experience gained. Still level 4, but that completes that delivery, which is really nice. We now have $45,000, so let's go ahead and go to the bank and pay off one more of our... Oh, never mind. We paid off all of our $10,000 loans. Now we're down to the $50,000 one. Sweet. Random Gamers just basically channel rating and stopping by, leaving a like. Thanks, Random Gamer. I really appreciate it. So anyway, with the episode, we're going to wrap this up. This is end of episode number 4. If you're here live, stick around. There's going to be more American Truck Simulator to come. But if you're watching the episodes, thanks for tuning in. Tune in next time when we get ourselves another job and see about probably paying off some of our loans. We'll also have to deal with paying our new employee hire at that time as well. So until then, keep driving and stay shiny. Goodbye.